My name is Jesús Bedoya, and my video was about military engineering. The first that is shown in the video is walls constructed by Romans. These walls were used by Romans to protect their empire from enemies' attack. The other thing that is mentioned in this video is about the landscape used by British to protect themselves. This landscape is about is like natural walls that were used by British. In the second half of 12th century and in the first half of 13th century were started to be used castles. These castles were used to protect from the enemy's attacks. In these castles were used a new strategy was called defense in depth. This strategy is about locate weapons in the highest place of a castle tower. This is to have a good vision of all field and to attack first. This is called the first line of defense. Another strategy used in castle was the concentric walls. The concentric walls is about walls located in front of the other walls. It's like false walls used to protect two. These walls was first than the real walls of the castle. And these castles were designed to approach all these I don't know, these fields, these spaces, because for example of this is the murder holes. The murder holes is about holes that were well located in that the soldier that is in the castle can attack the enemies without the enemy realize where the attack comes from. So this is like a hide hole that the enemies couldn't see. The other strategy is about these strategies used in the castle were used in Iraq in 2004. The other strategy that were used is about bastion. This bastion is another way to build castles with false entrance and traps for the enemies. The triangular bastions was designed to use the defensive crossfire to protect and to defend the castle. Another strategy is about digging and excavation. Tunnels were constructed until the enemies forced to attack unexpectedly. After the tunnels appear the explosives that makes that the underground warfare becomes more deadly. Then appeared the barbed wire that was a farming invention and is still used to separate countries or to enclose people. Success in warfare has increasingly depended on mobility. In my opinion, I think that the engineer has been involved in the war, but in this video, this video is about constructions of fort and mechanisms of defense. The whole governments that participate in war wants to beat their enemies. And for this, I think that their strategies are the strategies to win the war is in charge of the engineers, because the governments want to beat their enemies doing whatever. I think that if the war is necessary, or the war never be necessary, but if we can avoid the war, if the war cannot be avoided, I think that the logical, or what everyone wants, is to win the war. So for this is because the engineers have to participate in the war, only if the war cannot be avoided. In my opinion, I think that in the war must not exist the war, and the engineering work must be focused in how to solve the problems of humanity, just like drinking water or the hunger problem. I think that must not exist the war. I invited to everyone to use our intelligence for the benefits of the others. That's my conclusion, and that's my invitation for everyone that have seen this video. Thanks for all.